You're welcome back. It's still Business Morning here on Channels Television. We saw yesterday, we talked about it 2 days ago, how Nigeria's taste and demand for data is increasing. But I guess with that, you also need more sophisticated phones. And Samsung say they have an answer to that desire. They're launching, or they've launched, the Samsung Galaxy S26 series. And we have right here in the studio Oge Maduagu, the head of marketing and communications at Samsung Electronics West Africa, to tell us some of those new features, as well as Stephen Okwara, head product management mobile experience at Samsung Electronics. Gentlemen and lady, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, I mean, before the program came on, I'd just like to give you a tip that we're challenging them that, so what's so special about S26? What's special about S26?
Good.
You just want us to spend more money. What's new? What's new about this?
Thank you for that question. So, well, the S26 series, the product we just launched now, is one I personally describe as a fusion of a super smartphone and an advanced AI agent called the agentic AI. I'm just going to break it down.
So, Stephen,
I will break it down.
Okay, when you came for the S25, what did you call that one?
AI agent.
AI companion.
It was AI agent, AI companion. So, so building on that, there's actually a huge difference. So if you remember vividly, in fact, it started in S24 series, 2 years ago, when we launched the first full-fledged artificial intelligence smartphone. And then that relied basically on prompts, all right? You need to give it a prompt for it to execute a complex task. But it doesn't preempt your actions. And that was what actually led us into introducing the S25 series, that not only makes suggestions for you, it preempts your actions and then makes suggestions for you to decide to, whether to execute or not. Now, building on that success, we introduced what we call, in fact, the current trend now is the agentic AI. Now, the agentic AI is a more personalized and advanced form of the AI agent. So where the AI agent stops in terms of executing a complex task, the agentic AI actually takes it a bit further. So what that does basically is it minimizes multiple prompts, to execute a task. For instance, I can ask my device, open my Uber app, book a trip to, let's say, Magodo or thereabout. If you're using the AI agent, you probably just open the Uber app and then it will ask you, do you want me to book a trip for you? But with the agentic AI...
But isn't that after it has studied your trends?
Nope. Even if you're just using it at once. This is just one part of it, all right, is AI. Now, the next one I want to talk about here is the privacy display. Now, the privacy display is a new tech in the mobile phone industry. It has never been on any other smartphone. That goes to prove once again, that when it comes to tech innovations, Samsung is always leading the pack. Now, what this new tech does basically is it minimizes, or rather, it reduces or cancels side views. If you're in a public place, for instance, and you want to have a private chat or do some transaction, you're always conscious of the people around you, because they'll be looking through or looking into your display, right? Most people even go as far as getting this privacy screen shield, or screen guard, But there's a downside to that with the privacy screen shield. When you are outdoor, everything becomes invisible. You struggle to use your smartphone. But with this privacy display, right, the moment it's activated, it optimizes the screen and then knocks off any side view. So you're just immersed in your content or whatever thing you're doing. So it does not, nobody peeks into your private affairs anymore. So that automatically knocks it off. Then lastly, lastly is the call screening. This is where you get to experience the agentic AI in full form. What this call screening does basically is, when an unknown number tries to call you, an unknown number simply means any number that you don't have saved on your contact list or you've never dialed before. The agentic AI comes on board and then picks up the call, asks a couple of questions. For instance, what's your name? What's the purpose of the call? And as the responses are coming in, it displays on the screen in real time. And once it's done asking those questions, it will just transfer the call to you and leave it for you.
You guys are taking the job of PAs now.
So, and the beauty of all of this is they are all done in a highly secured environment. You made mention of data privacy and all of that. All of this is actually done in the highly secured environment called the Knox protection, or the Knox guard, as the case may be. So whatever thing you're doing, you are safe in in a secured environment.
Yes.
Okay, so
I will
okay, you have another picture. You know, you marketers, you're the one with the sweetest mouth.
I'll add one more that you would probably like. It's something
Okay.
that we call the horizontal lock. So you know, sometimes when you're taking pictures and you're in motion, the subject might shake a bit. So we've got into next level of OIS where once you position your screen or your camera, it locks on the subject matter or subject matters and doesn't move. So even if you move the device 360, even if it's moving as you're running, as you're jogging, it keeps it stable.
So I can use it for Zoom, because sometimes we do have Zoom guests and they have that feature activated. So when they move, it's moving, and it's not really good for us, you know, on television. So so I guess in that kind of case, then once the subject is locked, even when the person is
even when
moving,
you tilt, even when you bend it 360 degree, it keeps it intact.
So it has a lot of things to tell.
It's advanced form of optical image stabilization, basically. So it's pretty cool.
Well, you have to say it's cool, but I mean, okay, you're the one who need to convince both old customers and new customers. So the features sound interesting, but I mean, then people place it side by side with priority at a time like this, you know? So how do you handle that?
To be honest, is a question of value. Just the conversation we're having before we came on air around saying, this is a device you have now, what are the value adds that you have when you upgrade the phone or when you switch to this other device, right? And just like what Stephen had said, the privacy display, the fact that it has horizontal lock, the entire point around all the features anyways that have been reeled out, then you see that there's that value. Call assist, all of these things. It's a no-brainer, really.
So if you'd agree with me, when it comes to AI advancements, it's something that will apply on our everyday activity.
Yes.
Right? So it makes life a lot better. It makes you work more efficiently, and of course, helps you become more productive, ultimately. Yes. So that is the whole essence of AI. I mean, the world without AI, if we compare the world without AI and the world with AI, you can see there's a huge difference between both.
The battle is still on. Jobs are going. But we hear you have a partnership with Fruit Company and Google. Tell us about
we're not in partnership with
Okay, new partnership between Fruit Company and Google. Yeah. Okay, you're not. You're supposed to respond to that.
Yes.
Well, in terms of responding, so I understand the question you're trying to ask here. So we can't speak about other organizations' partnership or what they do with, with Google or anything. What we can speak about is our own approach. For us, the point of it is it goes way beyond just the use of AI or the use of Gemini. It's ensuring to see how seamlessly and consistently the AI is integrated within the device. Yeah. On our S26 series, Gemini is not a standalone app, it's embedded within the user interface. So what this means is as you're on your phone...
So the AI you guys use here is Gemini?
Gemini, yes, in addition to other ones. So the thing is...
We also have our proprietary AI.
Yes, yes. So
there's a little distinction between
so even if you're on your phone and you're doing something else, for example, I'll use the example Stephen had used, where maybe you're on the Uber app, or maybe you're on Google Map, you're going somewhere, or you're watching a YouTube video. While you're doing that, you want to ask your phone to send a message to your friend on WhatsApp. Send a message to this person on WhatsApp. That Gemini does that job without interrupting what you're already doing, right? So that's on that point. So what we've done is on our Galaxy devices, Gemini has been optimized for speed. Personalization is a lot more intuitive. Absolutely. And all of this with the confidence that you're secure, because you must agree with me that as AI capabilities expand, trust becomes very paramount. So that's also a promise that Samsung gives, that you're secure in our networks.
Safe. Absolutely.
So, but I think you do have gifts for customers or would-be customers?
As always.
As always. As always. Okay. I haven't gotten one yet.
So the pre-order is currently ongoing.
Yes.
When you pre-order this device, it comes with amazing gifts. For instance, when you get the standalone, you'll be given a free board.
What's the standalone? You buy
the device
okay.
alone. So you'll be given a free boards, cover and travel adapter for 60 watts or 45 watts. Then if you go for the Eco Package, the Eco Package is buying the entire ecosystem. When you buy the device, the smartwatch and the boards.
Okay, is that the one here? Pre-order today, get gift worth over 500,000.
Yeah, so when you pre-order the Eco Package, you'll be given a soundbar with a subwoofer, as in a very powerful soundbar. And then if you're going for the Plus variant, you'll be given another tab to complete the entire, a free tablet to complete the entire ecosystem for you. And it doesn't just stop there. You have the Samsung Care Plus. You know, the Care Plus is more like a screen insurance.
Yes.
Where it doesn't even require prior subscription or maybe payment. Just buy the device and register. When life happens, instead of paying maybe 200,000 or 300,000 to get your screen fixed, you pay just a token of 25,000 naira within a period of 1 year. You know, so these are some of the added benefits that comes with this product.
And just so you know, Samsung Care Plus is available across the entire device ranges.
Yeah.
So once you buy any Samsung device, register within 30 days of your purchase and you're covered.
You're covered for 1 year.
Any Samsung device.
Yes, so Samsung
yeah,
electronics,
so
Samsung,
yeah.
your mobile phones.
Absolutely. So it's more like gives customers that confidence, you know, because there's this mindset that screens are expensive.
No, screens are expensive, especially your screens. Especially,
you know, and we know with the environment that we are in. So of course, in order to alleviate that pain, that fear, we've actually tried to come into support with the screen insurance.
And you always have payment plan or something like. Do you have for this too?
Oh yes, we have the instrumental pay, the AIP or the Flex Pay platform as well, and even the trading. When we start that, we will communicate effectively.
Yes. Oh, that you can trade in your old
device to get a new one. And we are actually fine-tuning it to make it more robust this time around. And currently, there's a master class that is ongoing where people get trained on this, because you know, when you talk about this feature and usability, you find out that people don't use even up to 15% of what the device has to do. But we are having a master class. Like today, we'll have a couple in Computer Village, in Point Hake, and one of our key retail partners. So what we do is train people on the usability of this device and how to enhance or maximize the features.
How can someone benefit from it?
Just come.
Training?
Just come.
Come where?
So there is actually a company. If you go to our Instagram page, our social media, Samsung.com Nigeria, you will see the lists and the locations of each of this training. So once you go there, you get trained, you see the device, you get to experience it in real time and the benefits as well.
Just walk in and get that training, yeah?
Yes, just walk in and get the training.
So okay, I mean, in all of this, we see more sophisticated features, and do we see this? I'm looking at the reality of an individual embracing this now. So I have my tab, I have my laptop. Then you want me to get this phone. Do you get? So is there a way of, can it accommodate maybe all I have to do, at least maybe on my tab, so I can know, oh, I don't need to put data on my tab or give it attention or have all the load.
The thing is, each of our devices have their different uses. However, with this S26, so X26 series, everything you can do on your tab, you can do on these devices. The only difference is the real estate that you have, which is the space. So depending on what you want to do, if you're on the go, depending on what convenience or anything, any of our devices serve different uses, and you can use them at every point.
Just to add to that, there's our ecosystem pioneered or actually integrated into one app called the Smart Things. Now, the Smart Things controls the entire Samsung ecosystem.
So you have like a folder called
it's like an app.
Okay, an app.
Smart Things. So
that you download when you get.
So it integrates all Samsung devices, even your home appliances, your smartphones, and everything. So regardless of where you are, you can be seated here right now and be controlling your AC at home, and be controlling the appliances you have at home and all.
Doesn't matter the brand, but it has to be a Samsung.
It has to be a Samsung. That's why I said Samsung ecosystem. So for you to enjoy that benefit, so
I should make my home a Samsung home.
Yeah, so that integration makes life a lot better. So I can decide not to take my tab or my laptop where I'm going to, and then if I want to retrieve any information from my laptop or my tab, I can do that on my phone. So I don't necessarily need to carry all the devices together. So that is the beauty of that ecosystem. Right.
So we see pre-order here is on your Instagram too or something?
Absolutely,
yes,
our social media platforms.
Yes, it's ongoing and it's going to be on till the 20th of March. So if you can, so it's already on the screen. So pre-order, scan the QR code, pre-order right now, and you would get gifts like we said before.
Fantastic gifts.
Almost 500,000.
Almost half a million gifts.
Fantastic gifts.
Value,
That's what they
value,
say.
value.
Why stock last? So I think whatever you want to do it, do it now,
Do it
because
now.
it's not going to last
Okay.
forever. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Always coming with some interesting gifts right there from Samsung Electronics West Africa. We have the head of marketing and communications, Oge Madragu, and the head product management mobile experience at Samsung Electronics, Stephen Okwara. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Such a pleasure.
Let's take a break now. When we come back, woo, Sunday's Women's Day. We'll start the celebration here today. That's what we're going to do after the break. Please stay with us.